So in the beginning of technique 3, we mismeasured our guide for our router, and you can see that we were off our line. We just committed to it just because why the heck not, I guess. In the end, you might have this same problem. Now, if you go in the direction that we went, then it's not going to be a big deal. If you go the other direction and you've ripped off your edge on this side, you can do the same thing that we're going to do for this to fix it. It just might not hold as well, and you might have to start over. But for this one here, it's going to be on the inside of the cabinet. Nobody's going to see it, and it's not going to wreck the strength of the cabinet by the time we're done. So we're going to show you what we do to fix this. I wouldn't get super upset about it if you do it. We were debating whether we're going to put this on here or not, but since you might end up having the same problems as us with this, you know, even though we're professionals, we do make mistakes, things happen. We're rushing through this, trying to get it all done with the camera crew, and then you make one quick little mistake and you got to pay the price. So this is how we fix this and make it happen. All right, so we're measured out now properly. So basically we're just going to router this out the way we always would have, and we're going to go up to there and just leave this routered gap at the bottom here instead, or on the inside bottom. So you just go ahead with it and do it the way you normally would, or the way we showed you. Okay, so the only thing with this is when you put your piece in here now, like this, right, we're gonna have a gap at the bottom underneath there. Now you can do one of two things. You can just glue this in and be done with it and not care about the aesthetics, or you can put a sliver in there. So this is a scrap piece of wood that we have left over from one of the profiles. So what we'll do is we'll cut a little piece out there, we'll make a little shim or sliver for it, and we will put it and glue it in there, clamp it all down and make it all nice and party, and you won't even know that something was wonky with it, except for the grain, I guess, but it's going to be on the inside, so you won't see that. As we go along with that and we fit that in there, we will show you the next steps. All right, so this here, obviously we have a very wide dado that we don't need. We drew our line on the inside, measured our piece, so we know exactly how much we were off. We took a bunch of scrap that we had left over for some cleats and stuff, and the pieces that came out of in here when we cut them out. We just cut a nice little trim piece out of it like so. All right, so that just fits in nice and easy right there, no biggie. What we're gonna do is glue that down. We'll butt that out and push that right up against there, and then maybe get some glue that'll squish in there as well, and then let that sit for 1 to 2 hours minimum. Take our clamps, take everything off of that, and then we'll sand that down and make it be as good as new there, and then it'll have just as much support as before, seeing as the plywood just has glue in between its plies anyway, so it won't be skipping a beat here. I'll give you a quick lowdown there after we got it all glued in, so you see what we did. All right, quick fix number 1, right on here, boom, boom, boom. So we put some wedges and clamped on some stuff on the other side. Put a cleat in there for now just to hold it. When that dries all up, we'll pop all that out and give it a quick sand, and she'll be as good as new.